So my name, I represent Kebbi Central. Mr. President, I rise to lend my support to this very important bill for 4 or 5 reasons. Number one, the number of out-of-school children in Nigeria is staggering. We have well over 20 million out-of-school children that are supposed to be in school, and unfortunately, the various governments that is supposed to cater for them are not doing so. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, we are the only country in the world that have this staggering number. Not even countries like Afghanistan, poor countries like Niger Republic, our neighbor, they don't have this kind of number, even though they don't have our population. So I support fully the proposals in this bill. Number one, we have to ensure that states utilize their allocation given to them by UBEC. Mr. President, I consider it very negligent on the part of the state to allow their allocation to stay for over 4 or 5 years. And when they have need for this money to be used to establish nursery schools, primary schools, and even junior secondary schools. That is what universal basic education is all about. And Mr. President, with your permission, I want to quote Section 18 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to underscore the importance of this bill. With your permission, Mr. President, I read, government shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are equal and adequate educational opportunities at all levels. It went on to say that government shall strive to eradicate illiteracy, and to this end, government shall, as and when practicable, provide free, compulsory, and universal primary education, free secondary education, free university education, and free adult literacy program. Mr. President, government at all levels are responsible for providing education, whether it is primary school you're talking about, or secondary school, or even university. And in particular, primary education and nursery education is supposed to be the responsibility of local government as per the 1999 Constitution as amended. And I support fully that whatever is standing in favor of the state for Universal Basic Education Fund, if that state fails to give 50% of that amount, the FAC allocation should deduct that amount from the local government education, sorry, from the local government allocation. I come back again, Mr. President. If the state refused to give its counterpart funding of 50%, then the Ministry of Education, so the Ministry of Health, should deduct the local government allocation to fund that 50%. This is what this bill is saying, and I fully support that. And in that case, funds will not stay unutilized. Mr. President, I also support the increase from 2% of the consolidated revenue fund of the Federation to 5% to fund universal basic education. If we do so, it will significantly reduce the number of out-of-school children in the whole country. Perhaps maybe after 5 to 6 years, we're not going to have that number anymore. So, Mr. President, this is a very good initiative. This is one of the best bills that can be passed by this hallowed chamber. I fully support and endorse and recommend it to all my colleagues. Thank you.
Well, distinguished colleagues, I don't think anybody